Hello guys, I'm just hoping that you're fine this evening. And I've had a day, quite a day, let me say that, quite a Sunday. I've had time to reflect, meditate, and look at situations and things. Now, yesterday, there was a friend who was calling me yesterday. It was around 8 p.m. at night. And this friend wanted me to go out and hang out, and he was actually ready to pay my Uber. He's just a friend. Let me just be clear on that. He's just a friend. We've known each other for some time. We met at his place of work because I used to stand there as I waited for my means of transport to go to work. So I used to stand there around where he works because he works in a bank, and that's how we met. So we've been friends since then. We've been good friends, let me say that, or more of associates. Sometimes we hang out, sometimes we call each other, sometimes we seek advice, sometimes, and that's all that it has been. It has been a friendship. So when sometimes because he works in a bank, sometimes I may need financial advice, and he's always ready to give me that advice. He's somebody I respect a lot. We've never had an encounter where even if we hung out together, we've never had an encounter where we felt the need to talk even about relationship. It has never occurred. So we are generally great friends. We don't hang out that much, but when he has an event and he invites me to take him to the event, he usually tells me we are having this event even at his place of work. Kindly accompany me, and I dress up for the event as long as he has given me the name, and I make an appearance for him. So we've been good friends actually. We share even money. Sometimes he gives me money, and I repay back. I also give him money, and he pays back. Sometimes it's large amount of money. So fast forward, yesterday he called me, and he said that he wanted to hang out with me because there is something he would like to tell me. So he was ready to pay an Uber to come and pick me at around 8 p.m. from my place, and I said it's okay. Really, I didn't have much to do, so I asked him for how long. He said by 10 we shouldn't be through. By that time we called. The first call came at around 7. So yeah, we had a plan, and I said it's okay. So I dressed up, and I couldn't get my Uber online, so I told him to look for means on his side. He doesn't even know where I live, so he was insisting, "Where do you live? I can come pick you." I told him, "No, you can't come and pick me. I will just find my own means." So at around 7:50, I hadn't found means to go, and so I told him to send a taxi guy because he has several, or someone close to him but not him, to come and pick me. And all of a sudden, at around 8:10, he calls me and he tells me, "I have a friend and we're coming to pick you. Please kindly pin the location." And I told him, "No, I'm not gonna pin the location for you because you don't know where I live. I don't want things to get complicated between us, so I will not pin the location." He asked me what now, and I told him I'm not even coming. It's already late. It's too late for me to come at 8:30, and then I don't think I think there will be complications with my coming back because maybe we will not have had time to hang out or whatever, because he had seen there were friends coming to visit him from Nairobi, and he wanted us to hang out with those friends and all that. So I told him no. Fast forward, today in the morning, he calls me at around 11, and he asked me, why my phone has been off. My phone was off in the morning because I was in church. I usually attend the first service. I went in church with my girlfriend. So he asked me, and I told him I just brushed it off and told him my phone was charging and I had other things to do. So he said, I'm gonna send this guy to bring you lunch. I've bought some meat for you. I would like you to cook lunch. And I said, it's okay then. So he sent this guy who brought the shopping to me. It was specifically shopping for lunch, so I did lunch. And yeah, I later called him and said thank you. Remember, he's just a friend. So then the day progresses, and I had a friend who had an emergency. I needed money, so I called him and asked him for money, not much, but not little. And he said that okay, he will sort it out at around 3 in the evening. So at around 3, I call up to make a follow up. I call him again and I'm like, what happened? I'm still, do you think you will come through? And he finally texts me and he says the guy that he wouldn't have given him money and stood him up, so he will not be able to assist. I'm not sharing this story because I'm meant to share it. It's because I need you to learn something from the story. Yesterday in the evening, this friend of mine was ready to pay an Uber, was ready to have me go to him celebrations, whatever with the friends. He would have paid a bill of not less than 20,000 to the place that we were going because I know the place. But today he couldn't come through when I needed that money. More of the lesson, you see those people that you party with, you see that friend that you have held on to for so long, you can't tell their motive. Because now I've realized this guy, it's like he had other motives and he didn't express himself. Another lesson is that when you're a lady and you have a guy who is your friend, make sure that it is actually a friend and not looking for other things that might complicate whatever you are sharing. So tonight I've learned lessons through this, and I've learned that the people that you may call your friends sometimes may have other intentions which will change them from becoming friends to becoming even enemies, and they will hold grudges against you. One of the decisions that I've made is that I will cut this friend of mine off completely because I don't know his expectation moving forward and what he could plan and all that. Not because he couldn't come up with the money, because yesterday he could have spent a lot on wine, dinner, a lot, but today the little that I was asking couldn't be raised because he is holding a grudge against me for yesterday. And the fact that I haven't given him access to my place, to my home. So, lesson well learned. Be careful out here. People are not good. Thank you and enjoy your night. Storytelling continues another day. Love you all. And just kindly request that you look at my bio and click it there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe and let's keep the conversation going on. I love you. Bye.